But here's the thing, I don't want them to get a free Calm Mind off. Okay, I'm gonna make a play here. I'm gonna body press the Incineroar and swap into Calyrex. If they go for the Calm Mind like I'm expecting, I can Encore them and body press into Incin again. What are we doing? Terra Fairy? Yeah. Go for Calm Mind. You know you want to. Yep. What I figured. Got him. Howdy ho, YouTube. Jon-Luke VGC here. Today, I will be using a team that... Okay, so the original team was used by Aaron Brok to make 4th place at the Portland Regional Championships last weekend. I think that was. But Michael Kelsch... I give the spiel on the Germany clout at the end, but I'm going to say it how I learned German, so it's Michael Kelsch, although names are often exceptions in language. Anyways, we're getting off topic. Anyways, he made it. Michi made the team in-game for a video against Gabriel Agati, and I really liked the EV spreads that he used, so I'm going to use that version of the team. So I will link the original team, Aaron Brok, like placement in the description, but the video and PokePaste will be to that video that I watched by Michael, if you want me to use Nachat. Anyways, I talk about it at the end. So anyways, yeah, it's a balanced team with Ting-Lu, which is really interesting. So we're seeing balance kind of start to grow and change a little bit, and this is an adaptation of it. I think it's really cool. So we have Calyrex Shadow Rider, Terra Ghost, Terra Normal, Focus Sash with Astro Barrage, Psychic, Encore, and Protect. Just max, 252, 252, and 4. It's 244 special attack, 252 speed, timid, and 444. So this is a bit odd. Normally, you're going to see these Calyrexes run some bulk to survive like a Surging Strikes. So I'm a bit interested in why it's just the 244, 252, but it's probably just for damage rolls. And he said, I don't care. So, which is fair enough. We have Zamazenta, Terra Water, Dauntless Shield, Rusted Shield with Body Press, Heavy Slam, Wide Guard, and Protect. He is not convinced on Terra Water, nor am I. It's fine, but I think Terra Dragon or Terra Ghost are still better. 196 HP, just for a lot of bulk, 244 Impish, and then 68 speed to outspeed all non-scarfed Kyogre and Groudon, which I do think is kind of important. We have Chien-Pao, Life Orb, Sword of Ruin, Terra Stellar with Ice Spinner, Crunch, Sucker Punch, and Protect. Standard set, just 252, 252 as well. Again, a lot of these sets will run some defensive investment for, so you can survive a Surging Strikes plus a tick of Life Orb chip. So I'm a bit interested in that, but again, it's fine. Like it does it well enough. You know what I mean? We have Raging Bolt, Terra Electric, Magnet Photosynthesis with Thunderbolt, Dragon Pulse, Thunderclap, and Protect. Really cool. Mon that we're seeing. I've played around with Magnet Raging Bolt on Koraidon teams, and it goes stupid. I OHKO'd a boosted Dondozo with a Thunderbolt. It was dumb. It's so dumb, and it was so funny. We were all laughing so hard in the Discord when that happened. We have Ting-Lu, Assault Vest, Festival of Ruin, Terra Poison with Sand Tube, Stone Edge, Snarl, and Ruination. What is Ting-Lu here for, I guess? I'm not totally certain. I'm going to spoil, and you probably see it by the title. I don't bring Ting-Lu to any of the matches. I was like, I'm going to use Ting-Lu today. It's going to be so fun, and then I never brought it. Probably just because my comfort and balance lies with some of the other Pokemon. I don't really see the value of it on this team. I'm not going to lie to you right now. So in the comments, let me know what you think Ting-Lu is supposed to be doing on this team. I am not utterly convinced that it's the best slot right here. But it does provide disruption, weaken special attacks, is immune to like a locked-in Miraidon, if you continue to see those. Sand Tomb can trap things in, and you can Encore them. So that way they can't leave, but they're stuck doing some silly move like Protect. Snarl does damage mitigation, and you have Ruination. I anticipate it's supposed to come to the CSR mirror, but I don't know. When I play a CSR mirror, I just bring my own and play better. You know what I mean? It's like that's kind of my thought process behind it. And then finally, Amoongus, one of my favorite little mushrooms. I love this guy, dude. Regenerator, Terra Water, Rocky Helmet with Pollen Puff, Spore, Rage Powder, and Protect. Now, the Ice Spinner plus Spore is great because you can get rid of Miraidon terrain and can spore things under Trick Room. So, like CIR Miraidon, that's a really fantastic combo for it. Keep that one in mind. But yeah, for the most part, it's balance. We've seen me play balance. So not too special. That's why I really wanted to bring the Ting-Lu, because I was like, oh, I can't just make another balance video. I have to do it with something fun. But yeah, so it's pretty interesting kind of how you're going to use this team. I mean, it's standard, like Chien-Pao Zamazenta is a great lead. CSR's Chien-Pao, CSR Zamazenta. In the mirror, you're probably going to do like Zama Amoongus or CSR Amoongus for the opposing Zamazenta, that kind of stuff. Yeah, so it's pretty flexible. You just kind of need to understand your game plans and what works best into your opponent's team. Very rarely am I leaving a restricted at home for this comp, unless normally it's going to be when I see a lot of anti-CSR on the opposing team, then I'll leave CSR behind. But if not, I'm bringing both. But yeah, so I could do like Zamapao Bolt Gus or something like that. Or there would be a world where if it's a lot of anti-CSR plus opposing CSR, it could be like Zamapao Gus Ting-Lu, I think would be a perfectly viable for to bring as well. So you just play, you get more comfortable with the team, and you kind of figure it out. All right, I'm talking so much. My body thinks I need you on, but yeah. It's a cool team, and I'm really, really excited to play it today. So thank you so much to both Aaron and Mikhail for making and sharing the team. If you would like to try it out for yourself, the rental and Pokepaste will be down in the description below. Let's go ahead, hop into the battles. Okay, we have the mirror, Zamazenta Tornadus, Rillaboom Incin, Urshifu, and Calyrex Shadow. So that's probably Mystic Water Ursh would be my guess with the Torn. So I could see like a Tornadus lead here. Amoongus is super good into this team comp. Zama. Chien-Pao feels okay. It feels actually pretty good. Maybe more than, but in the Zama mirror, Amoongus is super important. So I think I want to go like Bolt Amoongus. Yeah, let's do this. My Amoongus is what? Terra Water? Yeah. Let's see. This game, man. I have played a match. I made an insanely cool play where I swapped in CSR and encored their Calm Mind and then it DC'd. They didn't rage quit, it just like DC'd. Yes. Okay, cool. This is massive. So I outled them super well here with the Rocky Helmet. You can fake out, I guess. Do they have a grass type? Yeah, Incin. I'm just gonna Thunderbolt the Incin. And Spore the Urshifu. You can only fake out one. Nice. Rillaboom? Nope. Zamazenta. Nice. Fake out is fine. Was more than half. Amoongus flinched and couldn't move. That's okay. So this is a free Thunderbolt into Incin, into Spore, into Zamazenta. That also makes me think that it's Scarf Ursh. And they can't really do anything about this. Either Incin goes down, or Zamazenta goes to bed. Yep. Not enough. Yep. Crit didn't matter. It's okay. Yeah, so when you're going into the balance v balance mirror, the Raging Amoongus is massive for the Zama v Zama. Here comes Calyrex, which is fine. Okay. So here I just want to Thunderbolt Calyrex. And swap into my own Zamazenta. They could Psychic the Amoongus. They could just go for an Astral. But this should do enough damage that afterwards a Thunderclap can pick up and I can start body pressing into the... I could have really read this and went for a CSR swap, but then I'm rocking the Speed Tie and that's not very fun. But now I can just double this slot. Because I have Amoongus CSR on the back. And like, I just don't care about... What's the speed on this? Only 68. It's super bulky. So I can just Thunderbolt. And Heavy Slam into Calyrex. If I get unlucky on sleep turns, I get unlucky on sleep turns, but that's okay. Terra Ghost, probably. Nope. Terra Dragon, that's fine. I don't care. I don't think you pick up the KO. Yep, click it. Oh, okay, they wake up. But they split their damage. Yeah, I don't go down to this. They should have doubled into the bolt. So yeah, if they had doubled into the bolt and picked up, that would have been kind of bad, but... Otherwise, this is fine. I'm Terra Water here. And I still have Amoongus in the back with my Calyrex, so you are the #1 answer. You're the problem. So I Thunderclap. Terra Water. Body Press. This will also tell me if they're Scarfed or not. Yeah, I have so much in the back for Zamazenta. Yep. There goes Urshifu. Yeah, so they're Scarfed for sure. Otherwise, they always protect there. Okay, this game is wrapped up. Yeah, and they would have picked up. So if they doubled a bolt that turn, we would have been in a way worse position. Okay. Just gonna go back into Amoongus. No need to reveal CSR yet. So I can always just Spore and Body Press Zamazenta. Yeah, and that won't pick up. Not even close. So now, it might not pick up the Body Press, so I just Pollen Puff and Body Press again. Yeah, battle was canceled. Good game to my opponent. Yeah, so particularly for opposing Zamazenta, Amoongus is incredible on this comp. As you can tell, I didn't even have to bring out my third Pokemon. Now, it would have been a way different position if they had doubled the bolt when they got lucky on the first turn Wake, but I mean, that's just the name of the game when you're using Amoongus. Sometimes they're going to wake up on turn 2, sometimes they're going to wake up on turn 3, and that's just it. So... Or turn 4. I guess it's because you can sleep for 3 turns max. So yeah, so you'd wake up. They're either going to wake up. Sometimes they'll wake up on turn 2. Sometimes they'll wake up on turn 4. That's just how it is. And you kind of have to be ready to get unlucky in that regard or be ready to play around it. So really good game to my opponent. They played well. Let's do another one. Okay. We have Miraidon, Calyrex, Ice Rider, Volcarona, Grimmsnarl, Iron Hands, and Iron Tread. So this is an instance where I am a bit... threatened by Miraidon. Like, not having any terrain control on this team is tough. I mean, you have Ice Spinner, but if they just lead Treads, you're going to be faster, and then it probably picks up a one-hit KO with a Steel move, right? So do I want to lead Amoongus then? That's what I'm thinking. Like Chien-Pao, Amoongus. Ting-Lu doesn't feel great here. And you two, right? Yeah. Let's do this. Volcarona is also going to be quite cumbersome. This is going to be a particularly tough matchup. Oh, they like Volcarona. Yeah, this team comp I have been seeing pop up more and more. It's really, really tough for these teams, particularly the Volcarona. Okay. Well, that's not too bad. So I threaten a Spore here is kind of my thing. Unless they just try to set up a Trick Room. I'm never going to want to Terra anything else, to be honest with you. Yeah, let's do this. They go into Miraidon. Nice, 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 nice. Big. Okay. Are they Terra Grass? No, they're Terra Dragon. Oh my gosh. Incredible. Incredible start for me. Incredible start. Bonk. Yeah, I thought the swap into Miraidon was pretty obvious. And you go down. Okay, that's amazing. An amazing turn one. High-ranked opponent, too. Like 623. There's the Glacial. I could not ask for a better turn. Could not ask for a better turn right now. Time to go night-night everything. Here's Grimmsnarl. But it's kind of done... Chien-Pao's kind of done its job. So who can they have in the back? I've gotten rid of one restricted. So I just want to Ice Spinner. You can knock down, it's fine, and I'm going to Spore. Perfect. How much does this do? Over half. Okay, perfect. And I'm really happy they didn't go for a Trick Room there. Yeah, Amoongus feels so good right now, dude. I mean, let's get... I kind of made a call. I'm just going to Ice Spinner. And Pollen Puff. They won't go down to... I won't go down to Rocky Helmet plus Life Orb chip. They're going to go into Volcarona. Yep. Kind of what I expected. If I get burned, it's like, okay. It's not great, but it's not the worst thing in the world. Does a little bit. There's the Life Orb. And nope, so it's not Rocky Helmet, and there's no chip. And there's no burn, which is pretty massive. Yeah, so they're leftovers, which is huge. I'm just going to start shipping things down. Yeah, I just want to start dealing damage to stuff. Chien-Pao's here to just like... Yep, that's fine. You wake up. Actually, if you take down Chien-Pao here, that's best case scenario. Yes, perfect. So you have Spirit Break. There's some leftovers recovery. Now I just go Calyrex. I'm going to Astral Barrage and Spore again. Yep. So they're probably Struggle Bug. That's first turn. Nice. An Astral Barrage. And Spore into Volk again in case they wake up. Nope. Okay, so the next one should take out the Grim. I mean, this is all you gotta do. You just gotta keep clicking. Yep, you wake up. Protect. Okay. You're hoping for the... wow, they're getting insanely lucky with wakes here. That's 2 first turn wakes on Grimmsnarl. Of course. That's really upsetting. Really, really unlucky. Really unlucky for me. First turn wake on Grim into T-Wave hit into full para. How unfortunate this is, but this is still fine. Yeah, I live, which is massive. Yeah. So Astral goes off, so as long as I KO Grim here. No, I don't. Okay, some terrible rolls. Oh, but you'll go down to Rocky Helmet damage. Wow, really, really unlucky game. I mean, multiple first turn wakes into para, into full para. Like, I would have KO'd Grim there and I would have still been around. This is going to be annoying. So they're going to have Fiery Dance. What, Fiery Dance Giga Drain? My defense rose, which is cool. I'm actually gonna Encore. Oh, I can't Terra. Alright, then we just start blasting with more damage. Body press. Going for a sleep there. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah, see, you can see how much of a struggle Volcarona is for this team. But I should still be able to do quite a bit with a body press. I don't want it to get a free Quiver Dance, and I don't want it to get free... Yeah, okay. So that's massive. So I'm going to Astral. And I'm going to body press. Yeah. They got the Quiver Dance and they're faster, so I can't Encore them, which is a little upsetting. I can Encore them now, I guess, depending on what they go for. But they're going to go for Fiery Dance right now. And this is all I can really do. Yeah. They can't get a special attack. They can't get the special attack boost here, or I lose. Okay. Don't get burned. Very lucky on my part. Okay. I need to survive one Fiery Dance and KO with Body Press, which I think is doable. Yeah. Leftovers recovery is fine. I used my Terra on Amoongus earlier, which is bad. I don't think they live another Body Press, personally. The Zamazenta is what? 244, yeah. I always Body Press here. Yeah. I should live this, I'm really bulky. Yeah. I mean, it's just gonna come down this turn right now. Yes. Whoa, that was close. Yeah, so you can see how much of a struggle Volcarona is for this team. Especially Quiver Dance Volk. It's a really big problem. Yeah, I mean, that was, like, incredibly close. Like, super duper close. And you can see why. It resists Zamazenta. If you give it one Quiver Dance, it's not really taking that much from CSR. It walls Chien-Pao, which Chien-Pao struggles into that. I guess you can go Bolt in this instance, but Bolt feels bad with Ice Rider there. Yeah, I mean, that game wouldn't have been so close if I hadn't gotten pretty unlucky overall with my sleep turns. I mean, yeah, I got, like, Grimmsnarl woke up first turn twice, immediately got the Thunder Wave off, and then got an immediate full para. Now, luckily, I didn't get full parried again after that. I mean, every bit of chip damage mattered there. So it was very important that I did. Probably if I got one more full para, I didn't. So my luck wasn't, like, atrocious that game. But I will say, I think the luck was more in my opponent's favor than mine, which is just a little bit upsetting. But it is what it is. I mean, I could have more safely Rage Powdered that turn in order to redirect the Thunder Wave. But then, I mean, it was still going to be a gamble because I wasn't going to KO Grimm, so I would have needed to Thunder Wave, do it again. Yeah, it's just a big mess there. So we've eked it out. We eked out the win, but you can see why Volcarona is a really big problem for this team. So good game to my opponent. Let's do another one. All right, we have Jack the Great with one restricted. Okay, first of all, I want to point out right now. This guy's not that low on a ladder. It's like 3,500, like right 3,500, which for one restricted, really respectable. Double weather as well. I am frightened about what they're gonna do. So it could be taunts on Fluttermane. That's really bad. Yeah, wow. I am at a loss for words here. Zamazenta and Amoongus, I think, are what I want here. For sure. Shadow Rider. And either Chien-Pao or Bolt. Still no Ting-Lu. I need a reason to bring Ting-Lu. But it does nothing here. We're gonna go Pow. I am scared. Like, I don't know what's about to happen. One restricted with Koraidon, which, by the way, bad matchup for this team. Koraidon, pretty bad for this team. That's the whole reason I was thinking about bringing Bolt. Because that's kind of how you answer Koraidon, but in this instance, we're going with Gus Gus. I call the other one Bon Bon, so. What do we got rolling? T-Tar Crest. Okay. So, I mean, they're always going to protect Tyranitar, right? But, like, I'm not really doing anything to Cresselia here. They could Terra Blast, I guess. I'm gonna Body Press. I wouldn't be surprised if this is Safety Goggles Cress. But I need to find out. Like, I need to force that item to be there. Yeah, there's the Terra, which is exactly what I expected. Terra Flying. Yeah. This is still going to do a decent chunk. My thing with... I could have went for the Spore into Tyranitar, but my problem there is that then... Cresselia can just Lunar Blessing. Yeah, still is about a quarter. Icy Wind. Okay. Not really gonna do all that much. My speed drop is fine. Low kick. Does nothing. Yep, and there's the Safety Goggles. That's what I figured. Okay. So I'm actually fine to Body Press again. And swap into Cali. Because Amoongus is threatening no damage here right now. Yeah, but that's about what I figured, the Cresselia having Safety Goggles, but it's like, I mean, I have to force it, right? Like, I never just, like, assume that, because if it doesn't, I'm in an amazing position. Because you can go for the Icy Wind, yeah, that's fine. Gonna go for another... That won't KO. Not even close. Yeah. My question is how fast is... Because, like, you can't both Icy Wind and heal. Okay, this is fine. So, yeah, I'm faster than Cresselia still. But Cresselia won't go down to this. Yeah. Icy Wind again. Okay, so now here's my thing. You can only pick up one. You can only pick up one. Right? So you can either low kick or... knock off. Yeah, you can either low kick or knock off. Yeah, I'm just faster still. Cool. Never mind, I just pick up 2 KOs. I was scared! So who's in the back? You gotta have Koraidon in the back, right? Who's in the back? Fluttermane and Koraidon, I guess. Yeah. Fluttermane is priority numero uno. And Terra's used up. So I'm going to Heavy Slam the Fluttermane. and protect. Because I can just bring in Amoongus. If they let me get this off, I get it off. Dazzling Gleam. Okay. Flare Blitz. Okay. So I don't think a Dazzling Gleam actually takes. Oh, I clicked the wrong thing. I'll go Amoongus now. I went the wrong Pokemon. This is still kind of fine, though. Gonna Sucker Flutter. This is Life Orb boosted. Okay, Flutter goes down. Nice. It's not Sash. It must be Specs, then. That's a lot of damage. Okay, I didn't press the wrong thing then, because it wasn't Sash. Ice Spinner. Much better. There's no need to do anything else. Unless your safety goggles on the Koraidon. No, you can't be, because it was on the Cresselia. Say it with me now, everyone. Safety goggles was on the Cresselia. Wow. Still, cool team. Like, I'm not mad about it. I love Tyranitar. I love Cresselia. Cresselia is one of my favorite Pokemon of all time. Like, full stop. But yeah, that was super interesting. One restricted there. I mean, there's probably got to be something you can swap out, right? Like Lunala, right? Like, why not just have Icy Wind Lunala? If you're going to go that route. You get Shadow Shield. You don't get Lunar Blessing, which they never clicked. That's what I found very interesting. They never clicked Lunar Blessing. Yeah. Yet again, 3,500 for single restricted. That's pretty, like, hefty. Like, they should be proud of that, I think, if you're playing with that handicap. But yeah, I'm very interested. Hello. If you watch my videos for some reason, send me that team. I want to see the team. I want to know. I really got to know. So thank you. All right. Let's do another one. Okay. Well, this is a name I can't say, which I'm not particularly fond of, but a team that I know quite well. Let's pull up the paste real quick. So this is the famous Scraggy team. We all know it. We all love it. Actually, I want the paste, because I know it's not max speed. Yeah, it's like no speed Miraidon. And it's Taro Fire on you. So, okay. Zamazenta's really good. And so is CSR, kinda, I'm not gonna lie. Or Chien-Pao. Chien-Pao, Amoongus. Let's do this. This is going to be tough. This is a good team. I am just a bit curious on how best to pilot into it. Maybe I should have led with Chien-Pao, because I need to get rid of terrain. Unless they don't bring Miraidon, which into this team comp is definitely a possibility. Hey, they brought Miraidon. There's no reason I can't just double protect here, right? This is it's 252 Miraidon. Oh no. Oh no! I'm just gonna double protect. I get punished if they swap. Okay, they don't swap. All right, all's good. Yeah, I get punished if they swap out into... Yeah, there's the Volt Switch. So fun fact then, if they're 12, that means they are, what, 157? It's a speed tie! Yay. It's Endeavor on Scraggy. Okay, let's hope. If I win the speed tie, we're in really good shape. Yep. There goes Miraidon. I don't think that crit... that crit might have mattered, actually. Fine. I go down to 32. Fun fact, Scraggy does not have Protect. Here's Calyrex. With Clear Amulet and what? High horsepower, right? Yeah. Body press. So I can Psychic. I mean, you're gonna wanna... I think an Astral plus Body Press does it. Into Scraggy. Even if they Terra Poison here. Nope. Okay, who comes in? Iron Hands. Okay. Okay, bad play, I think. You should always Terra... I'm just going to Encore you into Protect now, right? Yeah, I don't think that was ever the play. Because now I just... Body Press. Encore. And to me, it's like Encore is pretty common tech on CSR now. Terra Water? No, Terrify, right? I got bad news. Oh no. It's fine. It's a pitiful crit. So they'll get to Protect this turn. Yeah, they know. They know what's up. I mean, they're perma locked in now. They lose. There's no winning. Because I Body Press into hands. Yep. Yeah, so they lose. Because now what'll happen is Astral will go first. It'll pick up the hands. Deal damage into Scraggy. Body Press will go into Scraggy, pick it up. Calyrex comes out, and then I can just Astral and Body Press again. I get a Grenade boost. I was like, Scraggy's tanky with the Eviolite, don't get me wrong, but it's not living that, dog. It's not living that. It ain't gonna happen. And Electricity disappeared from the battlefield, which is really good. We got lucky with winning the speed tie. Let's not forget about that. If this is the exact same team, that is a speed tie. It's 157 for both. because Miraidon's base speed is 155 with no alterations, and then so 150. Yeah, I mean they can go for oh my god! Wow, that's gross. GG's to my opponent. Yeah, so turn one, like big brain play would be to swap into Calyrex and coaching right there. Like that would be so gross. That would be a disgusting play. Did I even swap out my Pokemon ever? I don't think so. Oh, I'm so sorry, Op. But yeah, so it's but then Calyrex is still in a, well, then you just Terra. Then you just Terra Trick Room and coaching again. And then the next turn you have to go for some reads. But I mean, at that point, you just high horsepower plus foul play into the Calyrex slot and start sweeping. And I mean, Zama's not going to be able to do all that much. And once you bring in hands, Zama's super threatened too. And you still have Miraidon in the back. Yeah, I don't know. Letting me get that double protect off unpunished was the beginning of the end. And then from there, it was just kind of like, and the turn specifically where they protected, swapped hands, or right? Yeah, they swapped into hands and protected. Total misplay. And I understand we don't have open team sheet, but at least at this point in the meta, if you see a Calyrex, it does damage and there's no Life Orb chip, assume it has Encore. Just assume it has Encore or Disable. Assume it has one of those two moves, and 85% of the time it's going to be Encore. So that's just kind of some meta knowledge to keep in mind, because all of a sudden then I can just Encore you out. I can ignore that slot. I really don't care, because you're perma-locked. I'll be able to continually press Encore, because if either of your remaining two Pokemon come in, Body Press is going to pick that up. So really good game to my opponent. I mean, it is a good, fun team. Combine the two words together there for a second with Scraggy, which is really, really awesome. But yeah, it's just unfortunately, Hard Trick Room is... Calyrex in general has a bad matchup into this team comp, but particularly something like Calyrex Miraidon. If I had like a Rillaboom, it's like game over, you know, because all of a sudden I can garner terrain control whenever I want. So yeah, that's just kind of something to keep in mind if you're going to play Calyrex Ice Rider Miraidon, which is picking up a lot more, especially after something like Utrecht. Now, of course, it really fell off at Portland, but there's another one this weekend that I'm expecting we're going to see quite a bit more of it. So really good game to my opponent. Let's do one more. Okay, Mango is rocking the Milwaukee winning team with AV Miraidon, Banded Ursh, Grimmsnarl, Ensign, Rocky Helmet, Electric Seed, Lunala, and you. So you two are good, for sure. If this is the Milwaukee winning team, we're just gonna pull up the paste here. It has 20 speed, so it is faster. It's 158. That's faster than 157. That's okay. You. Amoongus can be good as redirection here. Not necessarily to put things to sleep, but if I can get some use out, if I can basically get rid of the electric terrain, I know that I'm faster, so I can always just like double that slot with an Ice Spinner and a Body Press. They probably will. From right on, that's fine. I'm actually happy to Body Press Grim and Ice Spinner Grim. Greatly lower the power of whatever they want to do. Because they'll probably Terra Miraidon here. Nope. That's probably why, though. They're just going to let it live. Yeah, this should pick up. A sort of Ruin boosted Body Press. Do I live this? Yep. All this Terra Fairy. And Snarl Faints. Which is massive. Okay. I don't really want them to set up a... I do... Okay, I want Miraidon to come out. There. Okay. So I am actually happy to... I mean, the Terra here is just so obvious. Do this. Yep. So this will be a sort of Ruin boosted Heavy Slam into this Lunala with no defense boost. Yeah. I was like, the Terra here is just so obvious right now. So I'm gonna... Yep. There's the Protect. Which is massive. There's like nothing. This won't KO though. Yeah, not even close. Okay. I'm gonna Protect. And Sucker Punch. Get a little chip. And then I can bring in... Yep. Amoongus. Shiboki. Here's the Earthquake. Yep. I could have wide guarded here to be safe, but it's just not worth the risk, you know? Okay, so now we gotta think about this for a minute. Let me go Amoongus. You've already used Terra. Yeah. I Terra Water Body Press here. And I Spore here. Right? Yes. If you go for Amoongus... Yeah. And this is why. So you can't... Yes. Okay, cool. Because you can't pick up 2 KOs. There's a lot going on in my brain right now. Give me 1 second. Okay, how many more turns of Trick Room are there? That's my question. Two. I'm gonna Body Press here. Body Press and Protect. Yep. Okay, Zamazenta is going to go down this turn, but that's okay. Yep. This will faint. Oh. I didn't faint. This is actually really good then. Lunala does not have, yeah, a multi-target move. Okay, I win. Moongeist me, Moonblast, Trick Room, Wide Guard. I was fully expecting to go down there. Okay. Well, GG's. Heavy Slam. Rage Powder. They're thinking. Yes. I was hoping the game was not going to go kaputs. It's already done it for a few really cool battles, man. They were so cool. The battles were so cool. Yeah, the cold open was one of the ones where the game went kaputs, and I was like, dang, I wanted to show this battle. Oh, that was the wrong thing to lock into. Absolutely the wrong move. You should have locked into an electric move or Snarl. Honestly, Snarl would have been kind of cooking. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, you're not locked in. Oh, but I'm gonna lock you in. Who's your AV? Go into Shadow Rider. Go into Shadow. Yay! That's exactly what I wanted. I should win now. Yeah. Does it even pick up? Nope. GG's. Yeah. I've seen these teams too many times. I know them. I know them like the back of my... Is that a mole? No, I'm kidding. Yeah, I mean, I just played the teams. I've seen them. They're everywhere. Really common team. Cool team. Love it. But yeah, it's just... We're beginning to be able to answer it. So yeah, that turn in Trick Room was really, really confusing. So and I was thinking a lot there. So it's like my thought process in that turn was this. I have Amoongus and Zamazenta. They have Ursaluna and Lunala, right? I can't let both of my Pokemon go down, and I don't think Amoongus survives a Facade. How much defensive investment does it have? Yeah, 196. 236, 196. We can just do the calc real quick. Amoongus 6 defense, not special attack. That'd be silly. And then you are what? 252 attack, brave, yeah. Okay, so there is a 6.25% chance for Amoongus to survive that. Which is not good enough for me. So yeah, my thought process there is I can't let both go down. You can't take down Zamazenta without doubling into it. I'm not going to go down to a Facade because of my +1 defense, nor a Headlong Rush. And I know that I'm slower than Miraidon. So basically the turn plays, I protect Amoongus. The worst case is they double into my Zamazenta. I pick up a KO on Ursaluna. They double out. It goes down. They have Lunala and Miraidon left. I have Amoongus and Shadow Rider. Then I can then we do have to play some mind games there. But I think what I do that turn is I Rage Powder and Psychic into Lunala. If they go for a Snarl, that's not great, but then Amoongus doesn't go down. And then I can Rage Powder again and just start clicking Astral. I'm trying to think of what... Yeah, locking into Draco I didn't think was the right play either. So it's like, yeah, we get to that we get to the Lunala, like Lunala at 10%, full health Miraidon versus full health Amoongus and full health Calyrex Shadow Rider. Trick Room ends that turn. So I could also protect. I'd actually probably just protect Shadow Rider and Pollen Puff into Lunala. Maybe it picks up. I doubt it, but maybe it does. And then it's Ice Rider v... I mean, Shadow Rider v... Miraidon. Yeah, which can be a bit troublesome. So yeah, that endgame would have been a lot closer if they had doubled in. But I don't think it was over. It's just been a lot of reads and a lot of mind games. But because they didn't double in and Zamazenta survived, it was just like game over from there, which really worked in my favor. Yeah, bulky Zama is super good right now. You should not be running max speed, max defense like I was in Regulation G. You should be running like definitely some HP investment and stuff like that. So you don't need the max speed. The 157 mark that this one is interesting because, yes, it outspeeds Kyogre and Groudon 100% of the time. But now you're in this like weird speed tier with Koraidon and Miraidon where it's like, do you want to be faster? Where you sometimes are, but you sometimes aren't. Like this kind of stuff. Like if they have like no speed investment, it could even be a speed tie like we saw in that one video, like that one match I did earlier. So it's like very odd. I don't know. I don't know how super duper keen I am on the straight 157. But you can play from there. It's kind of whatever is best to your comfort picks right now. So really good game to my opponent. A good game to all of my opponents today. Even the ones where the game went kaput. There's a couple of really, really good ones. There was a super close one. No idea who was going to win, actually. And I'm very upsetting. Like, no matter if I'd won or lost that one, that was such a good match. My opponent played super well, super high ranked with characters I didn't understand in their name. So I don't know. And I was just like, oh, wow, this match was so good. No matter who won that one, that was just like some good Pokemon. And it's really upsetting that the game like puts you there. But it is what it is. This is the game we play. There is no war in Bossing Say. So let's just go ahead and hop into the outro. All right, everyone, that is the team. So what are my thoughts? It's good. Obviously, it has a lot of Pokemon I enjoy using. In fact, it's just like 5 of these Pokemon are my favorite, some of my favorites of all time. I love Amoongus, I love Zama, CSR, I love Raging Bolts, I love Chien-Pao. I like Ting-Lu. I really promised I'd planned to use Ting-Lu in the matches, and then I just like never got a match that Ting-Lu was useful, or at least I didn't see its usefulness, so there's just so much CIR Miraidon going around, and while Ting-Lu is great into Miraidon, it's terrible into CIR, so not as. And then in the CSR matchup, I just feel like you want to bring your own Calyrex and play better. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not convinced of Ting-Lu on this type of comp. It's cool though. I like it. So yeah, the team's good. Use it. Obviously, Michael. So in German, you have Ichlaut and Achlaut. I'm under the impression that Michael is an Ichlaut, but whenever my friends say it, it's a bit more Achlaut, so it's like Michael. So Michel, but I've also heard that, but I've always anticipated Ichlauts in like the back of the throat, not like Michel, like Michael. But maybe that's the French that I use, you know, the stuff like that, because I lived in France for a little bit, and so maybe my German is a little more French than it's supposed to be. But anyways, Michi, great job. Thank you for making and sharing this. It's not your original comp, but I liked your EV spreads and everything, and I watch your channel more regularly, so thank you so much. I will link his original video down in the description below. And Michi, if you watch this, big fan. Thank you for watching my video. That's really cool. I am a little starstruck right now. So thank you all so much for watching. Please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and become a channel member. And most importantly, please remember that you are appreciated. Rental of Pokebase in the description below. Okay, all right. Thanks. Bye.